This video is brought to you by Digital Greyhound Racing, a new NFT game by BetNFT. The game is launching soon. For more information, go to betnft.run.
G'day punters, welcome to another edition of Greyhound Gold. My name's Brett Honey and it's a very warm welcome back to the one and only Leah Ernest. How are you,
Brett.
Leah?
Good to be back on the show.
Yeah, good to be teaming up with you. I'm struggling to find friends at the moment. Shorty's gone, James gone, so hopefully you can stick around for at least for this show. But another big week of greyhound racing coming up in WA. We obviously just had the Melbourne Cup over East, and we also had the Dawesville Cup, which was our run of the week from last week, and that was taken out by Forge Manelli. The race starts off with Forge Manelli beginning well from the inside. From the red, was just able to take the lead. We saw Blockchain get over from 6 to challenge. Gracie Lou was outside. As they go past the 302s, you'll see Mick Flash from the back starting his big run. Looked quite menacing, and from there, looked like Forge Manelli's in trouble as Blockchain tried to make his run as they turned for home. He just got caught up around Forge Manelli. He was able to go on and win. You look at the time, and he goes 27.42. The overall sections were 5.83, 16.35, 11.07 on the run home. As I said, 27.42. This was a very impressive win. Leia from Forge Manelli, congratulations to Morgan Turner. When I saw Blockchain and Mick Flash right behind him, I thought it might be game over, but then you look at the time, he went very, very well.
Absolutely flying. And Bro, I don't know about you, but I love to see when smaller kennels take out feature events.
Yeah, it's absolutely sensational, and he's had a really good time with this litter as well, so congratulations to Morgan Turner and his team there with Forge Manelli. Now, Leia, we've got to look towards this weekend, try and find some winners. What have you got for us there at Mandurah?
All right, kicking off with Mandurah, my best bet comes into race 7, number 6, Naval Guard. Now, has plenty of ability over this track and distance with the 5 starts and 4 wins. Will jump a touch quicker, in my opinion, than the Danger out in box 5, and doesn't do too badly in a middle draw as well. So I've gone with race 7, number 6, Naval Guard as my best bet.
Sensational. Anything at an each way price there? A bit of value there at Mandurah?
Yes, my value bet is out of the lemon box, race 2, number 5, Jacopo. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I think you got it right.
And I think also Jesse Earnshaw was telling me this is Ryan Levitsky's dog, so hopefully I've tipped him well. Good luck to Ryan. Back at Mandurah over the 302. Only the 1 start, but has won in good fashion, performed well at Northam, and the Mandurah track, as you know, Brett, is similar to Mandurah, so I think can translate the Northam form there at Mandurah.
Yep, and you're a braver punter than me going to those 302s there on Friday night, but I wish you well with that. Look, my best bet, race 4, number 8, Sodersville. This is one of those 647 metre heats. Look, I really like this dog. He's been racing really well over 715, and when he stepped back to those 600s at Cannington, he was quite competitive. He's won a feature race here at Mandurah as well over 647, so it looks like the better dogs are drawn in that first heat. He's now away from the likes of Pilbara and Zarbel. I just expect Sodersville to be getting the cash there Friday night. That's race 4, number 8. For a bit of value, going with race 5, number 1, Triumph Manelli. Look, it was a good race. We saw Safari Train, who's in this race, winning good time last week, but I thought the last start win of Triumph Manelli was absolutely superb. Made up a stack of ground in that particular race. He's got box 1 here, same litter as Forge Manelli. I expect him to be doing similar things this week. Quite keen. Race 5, number 1, Triumph Manelli. To go with race 4, number 8, Sodersville. We then turn our attention to a big card there Saturday night at Cannington, who's got the 1 heat of the Anniversary Cup, but who do you like on that card?
I've gone with race 9, number 8, Tiger Magic. Now,
maiden as well.
Another maiden, but I think that she is due for her maiden win. And I feel like if you go back and listen to all the tipsters, whether it be with Racing Radio or Greyhounds WA, everyone is saying that she is due for a maiden the last few weeks, but I think this week is really her time. You know, she's had back-to-back placings in her last 8 starts, placed second from a wide draw at Cannington a couple of starts back, so box 8 doesn't really bother me, so my best bet is with Tiger Magic for the Shane Train.
Absolutely, Leia, looking to be the one that does eventually get the cash with Tiger Magic. Now, I quite like your value bet here. I really like it.
Okay, just a full disclosure, I did not know this was your greyhound before tipping Blackpool Bolt, but I have gone with race 8, number 2, Blackpool Vault for my value tip. Now, I will explain why I've tipped this as a value. So,
go on.
First reason, Fabriola Ali is drawn box 1. Now, box 1 over a 380, as you know, is like a godsend. So I think there'll be a bit of value. And for my second reason, has only won 1 race in the 9 starts over the 380. Now, you're probably thinking, then why are you tipping this greyhound? But has won from box 2 in that win and begins really well. So I think from an inside draw, he's drawn really nicely here, ran best of night as well as a PB last start. So fingers crossed for the Bolt.
Absolutely, and there'll be plenty of volume downstairs at Cannington if Blackpool Bolt gets up like you work there, Leia. My best bet on the program, race 5, number 2, Bellotti Manelli. This was a superb win at Mandurah last start. Had box 7, got into a world of trouble. Eventually got to the rail, made up a stack of ground. Look, I think he's a much better dog at Cannington. He gets box 2 here. I think he gets the arm. I think he gets the rail. I think he runs a bit of time. Thought it was a pretty straightforward start to the quaddie there. Race 5, number 2, Bellotti Manelli. And for a bit of value, race 7, number 4, Karen. Like the name, has only had one start at Cannington. Went 22.90. Now, that was after a considerable break, which has also happened here with Karen. And that 29.90 was on a very wet track, which is important to note. We've seen the times improve in the last week with a bit of warmer weather here in Perth. So I think Karen can run a bit of time here. Not sure if, I think, again, value is probably not the right word. I think she might be second or third favourite, but I think she'll be getting the cash there on Saturday night at Cannington. Race 7, number 4, Karen, to go with race 5, number 2, Bellotti Manelli. Looking forward to another big week in greyhound racing here in the West Layer.
We are, and now just touching on Karen, I've actually had to handle, my dog Panama Pepper with Steve Withers, and Steve has handled Karen, and she is a Karen. As a matter of fact, she is just so
Bit of a pain in the
naughty.
backside.
Yeah, but I mean, that might give her a little bit of an edge when it comes to racing. So
Could be quite competitive, like trying to get to the front of the queue. We'll be looking to
Exactly.
get on the arm, show a bit of ticker there. Hopefully she can get the cash there. Hopefully we can find a few winners. But of course, this time next week, you can tune in to another big edition of Greyhound Gold.